Hi everyone, back Paulie. So today I thought I'd bring out a video just going over a few new purchases I've bought. So this is some new kit. It's an RST Blade 2 jacket and also the Blade 2 jeans, also by RST. And this is my first leather jacket and jeans as a two-piece. I used to have a one-piece Hein suit back in the day, if you can remember Hein at all. But I thought I'd bring out this video. The jacket and jeans have only just been delivered today. I've not actually had a chance to go out and test them on the bike, but it was basically to go through the kind of features of the jacket and the jeans, and also to kind of highlight the value on these, because I got them from Sports Bike Shop. Now, the Blade 2 as kind of a range, as I understand it, is being discontinued, and as such the price is like amazing at the moment. So this jacket is £159.99 and the jeans are exactly the same price. And normally, as I understand it, I think the original price for these was around about 250 each. Obviously for leather jackets and jeans, or trousers as you want to call them, you can pay a lot of money. You know, if you're looking at Alpine stores, maybe £300-500 for the jacket alone. I'm not saying that this is going to be in the kind of bracket of Alpine stores, but for all the features on this jacket and the quality, it is fantastic, especially for that price, because as you probably know, if you're buying gear for £150 roughly, sometimes you're looking to get a textile jacket for that, and you can pay less obviously, but for a full leather jacket, that's amazing. So hopefully you find the video useful. The kind of stock that I've seen on Sports Bike Shop is fairly limited, so if you are interested, I'll put the links below this video, but it might be worth just checking out fairly quickly what they've got. I think they might be getting some more of these in soon, but like I said, because I believe they're going discontinued, the stock is going to be pretty limited. That's really why the jacket is in this blue, white and black combination. I was initially looking at just a plain black or black and white, because they do have that in the Blade 2 range, but they're completely out of stock in my size. So, but overall though, I mean, I'm happy with that colour. It's not kind of really bright or garish. It's fairly subtle, and for me, it's not a massive factor as long as it's not, you know, bright or luminescent. Then I'm quite happy. So we'll go through the jacket first, and then the jeans, and then like I said, I've got a couple of little pieces I've bought as well. So the jacket, first off, it's full grain, 1.1mm to 1.3mm cowhide leather. It's got perforated panels, leather panels on the outside. It's got four-way stretch panelling. You've got protection at the elbows and the shoulder, that's CE level protection, and there's even a contour back protector as well, included with the jacket. You've got the reflective detailing on there, neoprene cuffs, and it's adjustable down the waist as well. You've got two outer pockets, what looks like two inner pockets, and you've got max zips on there as well. And overall, it's it seems like a very good quality leather. It's nice and soft, which is always a good sign when you're looking at leather. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it, and it seems like a really good fit so far. It's got the connecting zip as well, so if you've got the jeans trousers, you can connect it to the same range. I think it's any RST jeans as well that it'll connect to. So if you just kind of zoom in a little bit, we'll go through some of the, like I said, features on it. So here you can see it's got the RST branding mainly covering the front, and you've got it on the back of the jacket as well. So they did do a Blade model quite a long time ago, I believe. This is a Blade 2 though. So as you can see, you've got the kind of shoulder protection there, elbow protection here, a couple of pockets just there, the zips hidden away. You've got the adjustable waist there, little collar velcro tab. There's a velcro tab down at the bottom. All the zips are really quality, heavy duty. If you just pull this back, you'll see some of the pockets inside. I think it's actually got 3 pockets. So you've got one there on that side, one here, and then like a vertical one there. And then this is the back protector. So again, it's really good value. I mean, I bought a Furigan textile jacket a few years back, and that was around about 130, 140 for the textile jacket. It didn't include a back protector, so I had to buy a separate one, which isn't really an issue, but you know, it's nice that it's included. So you've got the zip here, so that'll connect it to the jeans, and like I say, it's like neoprene on the cuffs as well, and it's really just generally nice quality. You know, nothing feels kind of cheap on it at all. Obviously RST, they've got a good pedigree. You know, one of the sponsors at the TT, a lot of TT riders wear RST. Obviously, you know, not going to be this model, they'll have one of the tracksuits, but they do have a good pedigree, and I think they sponsor, is it Alex Lewis maybe in World Superbikes, or a couple of World Superbike riders, I'm not certain, but I know they're very popular, and you can see why for the price. It also, this is the inner little fleece lining, or jacket as you might want to call it, and this zips out of the main leather jacket. I took this out while I was trying it on, but it is fleece, so you know, in the winter, or if it were a bit colder, you can put that on. I mean, you're not going to get kind of the same warmth or weather protection as a textile jacket, you know, that might be waterproof, but it's good that they include that, because they are thinking of riders who maybe, you know, touring or going out in different climates. It's not just intended for summer use. I mean, that'll be my main purpose with this jacket. I'm not necessarily going to be using it for commuting. It'll probably be for mainly weekend and summer rides. But it's good that, you know, you've got the option of a different lining inside. So this is the back of the jacket. So yeah, like I said, fairly subtle colours. You can see all the stretch paneling here. It does connect to the jeans really well. I've tried that out, and overall I'm really impressed. So it's an absolute bargain, I believe anyway, at this price. So yeah, I definitely recommend it so far. So we'll go through the jeans now. Okay, so these are the jeans then. One thing I forgot to mention on the jacket is the sizing. So I bought the 44 chest size in the jacket. That's size up from kind of normal t-shirts and everyday jackets and so on. Generally a 42, so you might want to just be careful on the sizing. I actually went to a local bike shop and tried out some of their RST kit before I bought it online from Sports Bike Shop, just because it were a better price and I wanted to kind of get a feel for it before I went online and bought it. But I know that in terms of returns, I've never had any issues again with Sports Bike Shop, so I wouldn't expect you to have any problems if you need to change it for or swap it for a different size. So it was 44 chest on the jacket. These jeans, normally I'm around about a 34 waist, and that's what these are, so I didn't actually need to get a different size. The only difference on these is that these are the 34 long. In terms of the length, quite tall, so normally even with jeans I get kind of a longer leg length. So yeah, sizing for the jeans is pretty much spot on to what I'd have in a normal pair of jeans really. But yeah, these again, they're full cowhide leather. They've got CE armour at the hips and in the knees, as well as the knee sliders themselves. You've got the connecting zip, so can connect it to the jacket. It's got the stretch panels, and it's got double leather paneling in the kind of seat or backside area, if you want to call it that. So that'll make it a little bit comfier if you're doing longer journeys. And it's triple and double stitched, so like the jacket, they're triple and double stitching as well. And again, it's overall really nice quality. The fit's great. I've connected it, you know, to the jacket, just being basically when I've tried it on, and it seems perfectly fine. I've actually kind of sat on the bike, although I didn't take it out for a spin, just to get a feel for it. It was quite late when these got delivered in the day, so like I said, I've not had a chance to actually take it out for a ride the bike. Hopefully I'll manage that this weekend. As you can see, these aren't the blue and white jeans. I could have actually got kind of exactly coloured match to the jacket, but I wanted something, again, fairly subtle. I don't mind having a bit of colour on the jacket, but I just went for the standard black in these, that especially because I had my size anyway. So, but yeah, they do have different kind of colour versions on both the jacket and the jeans. You can get, there's like a red, blue. There's one that's sort of like an orange and grey combination. And then you've got the standard black and white if you can get them in your size. So same price as the jacket, again, £159.99. And as I mentioned, the quality is really good. So you've got kind of these zips in the legs there. It mentions that there's like a removable thermal lining. I've not kind of really checked on that or really played about with that, but you've got the adjusting here, so you can kind of adjust the waist and the zip to connect it. Again, it's fairly subtle styling, which is what I tend to go for. It's the stretch kind of panels on the back. There's no kind of real styling on the back, just a stretch panel again. But just really impressed with the quality, especially for the price. You know, I don't think you can go wrong. You might just want to get these as a second pair to cover, or for kind of summer riding in addition to your textile gear. That's what I'm using them for. Or maybe if you're going to do a couple of track days, I think most track days let you have two-piece suits these days. So again, it'd be perfect for that. There's nothing to stop you obviously paying a lot more. I have Alpine Stars gloves and they're fantastic, so I'm not knocking them at all. But if you want a bit of a budget, or you just want to save your money and use it for bike parts, then yeah, definitely go for something like these. So really impressed. I like I say, I think stock's fairly limited, because I think they're going to be replacing these with a GT. I think it's called GT, RST GT jacket and jeans, and I believe they are around the 250 mark. So they're probably the price that these were at when these were initially launched, the Blade 2. But I can't vouch for, you know, the GT jacket, what the difference is, but I'm assuming it's going to be more or less kind of styling, because I'm not certain what more features they can add other than what's on these really. You know, like I say, it's got all the Armr, the knee sliders, the jacket's got all the Armr, the back protector and everything else, so real bargain. I mean, I'm not endorsed by a sports bike shop or anything like that. I just went on there because I've used them in the past and they're always a really good price and the service is great. You know, these were next day delivery. I ordered them fairly late on, I think it was Friday night, it could have been Saturday night now, I'm not certain, but they actually got delivered today, so can't fault the delivery. And there was a 10% off voucher as well at the weekend, so I managed to get it for even a bit less. They do a 0% like finance up to, I'm not certain on the limit or the duration. You can do 0% for 6 months. Obviously it might depend on what you're paying and so on, but that might be an option if you wanted to kind of spread the payments. But I just use them because I've always had good service from them in the past. And when I went on leather jackets and I were filtering it based on the highest rated on their website, this RST Blade 2 came up, and all the reviews are really good. So if you want to check out the reviews, you'll see what I mean. Obviously that'll be reflecting on the price as well, because when something is as good value as this, then it's going to get good reviews. But overall, people are really happy with the quality, and so far, you know, I'd have to say I agree. I'll probably put some more comments on after I've been riding them in them for a while, but definitely first impressions are great. Last couple of bits then. So these are the base layer items. So I got these at the same time as the jacket and jeans, and I've got an Oxford base layer top and the Armr base layer trousers. I've never actually worn kind of base layers before, really. Never kind of felt the need, but I've heard with leather and like two-piece leather or even one-piece leathers, I guess, that they're more of a necessity. Obviously, with leathers you can get quite warm, or vice versa. If you're, you know, riding and it gets colder, then you're going to get cold because of the perforated features on the leather jacket and the jeans. So both of these are in a large, and again I just basically went on the reviews on Sports Bike Shop and the price. So these were $14.99 each. Both of them have got good ratings, and if you're not familiar with them like myself, then basically with these base layers, if the temperature gets cold, then these keep you warm, and if it gets too hot, then they're meant to keep you cool. So they're kind of temperature regulated, so in theory you can use them all year round. So the breathable kind of fabric, the kind of compression fit, so they're fairly tight, but I don't find these too tight. I've only kind of tried them on, but so far they seem fine. And the quick drying, so I guess bonus on these is you know, if you're getting kind of hot and sweaty on the bike in the leathers, if you're out a while, then when you get home you can quickly stick these in the washing machine, and it's not really affecting the leathers as such. So yeah, there's not much more to kind of say on these really, but they seem good quality, and I've had Oxford products in the past and never had an issue. I mean, these are the trousers themselves, and that's the top. They look quite small in this video, but obviously they stretch, so they are the correct size. They actually, funnily enough, the styling on these seems the same, although they're different brands. So Armr and Oxford, I'm not certain if they're made in the same kind of factory or something, or designed by the same people, because obviously you can see the styling with this kind of check pattern on there. But yeah, hopefully they'll do the job, and I'll be able to kind of give you my thoughts more as I use them with the levers. I'll put the links on again in the video, and hopefully you found this video useful. You know, if you want to subscribe to my channel, we'll put some more videos out soon on my MT09 and any kit I buy. And thanks again to everybody who's subscribed so far. You know, really appreciate that. And yeah, cheers for watching, and hopefully we'll put some more videos out in future. Okay, cheers.